I'm not sure who this is, but somebody is listening to Beyonce on repeat, y'all. Excuse me, 'cause my nose is stuffed up. The heater, y'all, the rain. But yeah, somebody's listening to Beyonce on repeat. Like 1 minute it's the recovering from heartbreak songs, but like not the sad ones, like, oh, I'm so sad. Like, it's more so like the triumphant ones, I guess. Like specifically that one, like with I don't know why girl is popping in my head right now, because I'm not thinking of girl, but maybe girl popped up in the head of someone else. But I'm hearing that song. It came on my playlist the other day. I'm through it, love, I'm through it, love, I'm finally giving it. Somebody is really connecting with their higher self, with God, and they feel like, I don't know, I feel like that's what y'all jam into. That's been y'all's playlist. But I've also been hearing like the sexy songs. I'm about to get back out on my, on the scene kind of like songs and vibes, right? But then, what's really just ringing in my head though, y'all, for real, is like a couple songs by her. And it's like very fucking specific. Like, the first one is Halo, okay? So I'm picking up on like this thick, like, fear. It's so thick, like it just balls up in somebody's chest and throat, and they might even like cry about it because the fear is just so intense. And the Halo song, I think, is supposed to be like somebody is like a self-soothing individual, where they go from like, I'm heartless and I'm alone, to like, alone is literally the last thing I want kind of feeling. And the Halo song makes me feel like somebody is interacting or knows of a person who I guess makes them feel very like seen and understood. And I feel like that terrifies somebody, and that's something I want to say that I can relate to. But I can't. So all I can say about it is like how I'm getting it, like how I'm receiving it within me. And it's interesting because I feel like there's so many new emotions mixed with very old and like deep emotions happening for somebody. So it's like this weird mixture. Somebody could be going through like a dark night of the soul, or if you don't want to call it that, it's just like maybe like shadow work and just like healing things within themselves. And and this could just be somebody who's just vibing to Beyonce so hard in one song. That I Am Here song, y'all, is like, it hasn't left my head, my consciousness rather, like my subconscious, like since I heard it in the store. And the only thing that song makes me think about is this dance that we all did in high school. Because if you know me, I went to performing arts high school. I was a dance major, and we had a piece to that song that was done by like one of the alumni. And when I hear that song, I just think of the dance, okay? And when you're listening to the song, it's like so passionate. Like, when I think of Beyonce, I'm just like, this whole thing makes me just think of her as an individual. And the first things that come to my mind when I think about Beyonce is like repressed emotion, like oppressed passion, repressed. I meant to say repressed, but I said oppressed. But oppressed was a Freudian slip because she's definitely oppressed as fuck. But she reminds me of myself, because at some point in my life, I was shrinking myself by putting myself in spaces where like I was obsessed with, and I adored so many things about the space or the person or the people. And even if it was like harming me or terrible for me, it's like I just liked it so much, so it's like I just want it. And it's just like when you're that little kid and you're just like, I want it. Like if you don't have somebody in your life that like kind of helps you to not only like break that habit for yourself, but also like see why that habit can be so destructive, like if unchecked it could just run rampant. So like that's what I think about when I think of Beyonce. Like I just think of someone who, you know, another Virgo in person, you know, and I don't know, y'all, I don't want to get into that whole debate on evolved versus unevolved Virgos, but like it is one of my favorite topics because I live it and it's so real, and I have so many Virgo placements, so I feel like I really understand it on another level because I'm a Virgo sun and moon, y'all, and Venus. Like, oh my god, like I can't even get into it. Like I get it. And one of the biggest things I feel like that has changed me as a person and helped me to evolve as a soul, and one of my biggest karmic lessons that I've like broken, one of the strongest chains that I've broken for myself, is that of, you know, trying to hold on to things that I've outgrown due to just like a mixture of like, and this is something that I do want to sit with a little bit more, but I do feel like I've sat with it like a lot, but like it always, you sometimes have to just keep revisiting something. So I really do feel like I'm being called to just revisit that for myself. So I might just like table that for myself. But what I will say is it's a mixture of seeing the vision, like being a visionary about something, and just like having this like pure, it's so pure, this pure belief in self that you almost project it onto others, so much so that you don't, you like totally neglect like hitting yourself with that ray of like awesomeness, like that ray of like pure creation and love and positivity. Like I feel like as an individual, you just don't get anywhere in life when you apply it everywhere but yourself. And I don't mean, oh, I'm gonna go on tour or make this album or make this creative work. Expressing yourself and going through like this like portal of just like creation to create a work is transformative as fuck. And while that is a great way to get back to the self and pour into the self, like I'm realizing that there's so many other ways to hit yourself with that purity. And the purest thing that I'm finding that I can do for myself is like healing. Healing sounds so lame and boring and pretentious, but like I promise you, just sitting in silence without having to show up for anything or anyone is the most rewarding thing that I've ever experienced in this life so far. No accomplishment I think will ever touch that. So I'm viewing, you know, winning or accomplishing things and victories so differently these days. But the crazy thing about it is like the more peace that I hone within myself as I sit, and this is funny because this is what this song and all of this stuff is like really doing to me. It's like it just leaves this like, I can't even explain it. This need to just like almost say it feels like a void. It feels like an emptiness, but not like devoid, like something is missing. Empty sounds like something is missing, but nothing's missing. You get what, like I'm trying to explain what I'm saying because I feel like this feeling has never left me. It's always been with me, but it's like imagine like living in such a way where you're always in the physical and non-physical, like it's never separated from you ever. So time feels differently to you. Everything just feels so differently. Like extremes don't feel so extremes, and nothing feels more extreme than extremes. It's just like matter just feels different in that space. So in that space, it's almost like finding all these ways to ground yourself, and then you're in this realm of possibilities where we're here to just ground and create anything that you want or anything that you know. And you're sitting here and it's just like I don't know, you're just feeling like you're working with the creator, right? The creator is saying, wait, you created, just wait. And then you're waiting. It's just strange to exist within time. And structure is important while you're in a body, while you're experiencing life. Without it, that's when things can go wrong. So it's meaningful only while you're here. But it's like, while you're here, you got to do like the most amazing things you can think of. And it's like, for me, for Deja, for Zen, for me, the most amazing things I can think of are just like, I guess, in my imagination. And I feel weird for constantly existing in my imagination. So much so to where I get frustrated. And then I just don't want to imagine anything. And I don't want to sense anything. I just want to experience. And it's this weird balance between my masculine and feminine self. My masculine self wants to create an experience. My feminine self wants to experience and just be. It's so strange. But yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna post this. I don't know if I'm gonna post this. I'm gonna sit with this, I'm gonna pray, and you know, maybe the second half of this was for me or for someone, I don't know. Maybe the first half was the only message there, but I really did just come here to say, I didn't expect to go that deep into my mind, but I did just come here to say that somebody's vibing hard to Beyonce in all hours of the night. And god damn it, like, I feel like I can hear it. I don't know if it's somebody close to me or someone that I know or someone who knows me, but like, gosh, y'all, somebody is weeping like, I just want you to know I gave my all, did my best, brought someone to happiness. Like, I feel that. I feel her. But the song to me is giving what is that song that Tamara man sang? Take me to the king. Like, it sounds a little suicidal. It sounds a little suicidal to me. So I don't know if someone is just feeling like proud of what they've made of their life, or they're feeling like they just wanna. That song to me gives, I just did all this beautiful stuff so I can leave it behind and go where I came from, because I actually really don't like living all that much. And I can relate to that deeply, right? Not on no sad shit, like not on no funny shit, but like I'm really picking that up from somebody. Like, somebody is like, life is low-key mid as fuck, but like I just came here to do a bunch of great shit and then leave. But then I feel like somebody's like lying to themselves, like they know they want a lot more or something. But maybe for some reason they feel like there's so much within a Saturnian structure, like so much in Saturn energy, so much in that structured energy, that they are terrified to break out of it. So it's interesting to me. It's like until they leave the body, until they leave the Satyrian structure, or is it Saturnian? I don't know what the fuck. I don't know what the word is. But either way, the Saturn-like structure, they don't want to be free, if that makes sense. Like, and I can almost relate to that in a way. It's like somebody's just like, I want to be imprisoned. Somebody wants to be shackled by time, by structure, until they go for good. And I can relate to that deeply in a way. I do. But the difference is, for me personally, is I want to really thoroughly enjoy it. I just really want to thoroughly enjoy it. And when I say thoroughly enjoy it, I don't mean just do the job well and have this perfect thing that I created that somebody is going to come, like, that's going to bring so many blessings to the world. Like, that thoroughly makes me, maybe I just feel that way because I haven't experienced that yet. Maybe it's because I don't necessarily have a work that has changed the world yet. But I've seen my work change people. I saw a grown woman cry after watching my documentary that HBO helped, hired me to create. You know what I'm saying? So, and just saying that out loud feels like a big accomplishment because of the company and all that. But it's not even about the company. It's about me. It's about the fact that I made that shit. I could have made that shit without them and put it on the screen, and she probably would have had the same reaction. I don't know. Maybe the cloud helped. I don't know. Either way, is I see how it affected her. So I know what that feels like. So maybe until I know what that feels like, I can come back and comment on this again. But for now, I'm just saying, I just want God to I know God is going to bless me and allow me to be able to thoroughly enjoy that. And I can't wait to feel it, because I don't even know what it feels like yet. Like I can have a certain idea, but I don't know what that feels like yet. It's like hard to imagine something that you never had before. So I think that's what the message is. Oof, I'm gonna just leave it there. Next time, guys.